Welcome back everyone to another Mara stock chart planning video. We're going to integrate Bitcoin a little bit into this so I can better illustrate to you guys why we're seeing these downturns in Mara. I'm going to go over the Mara earnings report, which I actually am not 100% sure on what they reported. I just know it was bad. And I'm going to go over yesterday's video real briefly. Everything I say in this video is just my own opinion. The purpose of these videos is just for me to document my my journey throughout crypto, throughout these crypto related stocks, and as well as how I like to structure my own trades. It's all just for educational purposes, and it's not financial advice whatsoever. Again, it's just a way for me to express myself to all of you guys that also have a passion for Bitcoin and trading and stocks and other cryptos as well. So yesterday's video is the one that says I'm selling. I am not actually selling any Mara itself. What I meant by that video was that, and I did explain it in the video, I am taking a short position for this earnings report that just got announced today. And as I continue to speak, I actually want to look up what earnings were, because I just know it was bad according to some notifications I had. But either way, the thing is, right? I was expressing myself and saying how I would like to take a short position, and I did buy some 1 day to expiration puts, just 3 of them. It was like $308 total. That's including fees that my brokerage charges me. So I'm gonna have a picture of it somewhere up here. So it's just one transaction consisting of 3. Let me actually open up my brokerage real quick. It should be 3 puts at an $18 strike price with 0.61 per contract. So with fees, it ended up being actually I bought 5. I'm sorry, I bought 5 quantities. So I'm actually looking at my my brokerage right now. It's actually 5, not 3. So it cost me $308 at 61 cents per contract, $18 put. I just took this short, super short term, which I don't normally do, but I took this super short term trade that I, of course, will be selling out of tomorrow if Mara continues to fall, just like today, because earnings are bad. Bitcoin is kind of weighing it down. There's a lot of fear. The earnings call is not till August 8th, I believe. But yeah, let's see what it hasn't been posted on here. Let's see if there's a website. I think I can go to their official website, but there's actually someone in my Discord community that shared a link to an official Mara document, if I'm correct. But I did not have that ready, so I'm just gonna see. It's not telling me. I'm sorry for this, guys. I apologize for. Here we go. I'm looking at this for the first time, just like with you guys. I'm not gonna get too far into it. I know it was bad. Let me see if Seeking Alpha has it real quick. If not, well, you guys can do your own research on it. But let's see. Super apologize for this, unpreparedness that I have right now. They're not saying it. But apparently it didn't meet Wall Street expectations. It was actually bad. That's all that matters. It's bad. So, geez, that was a terrible start to the video. Probably a lot of people clicked out right now. But yeah, no, either way. I took a short position. I also want to talk about this quick. I took a super short position. It's not a day trade because it expires tomorrow. I haven't sold out of it just yet. But it's just a way for me to express my short-term bearishness, even though I'm long-term bullish on this stock. As Bitcoin starts to go higher, I'm going to open up a Bitcoin chart in a little bit. As Bitcoin continues to move higher over time, and it starts hitting 6 digits for the first time, I'm expecting Mara to be much higher. Like when Bitcoin starts breaking to 6 digits. Like Mara, you guys can remember that Mara is, has a hodl strategy as well. They actually hold on to Bitcoin, and they hold on to more Bitcoin than and sell less than a lot of other miners do, compared to how much Bitcoin they actually have. Um, so I'm expecting this stock to definitely still hit, um, you know, a new swing high. So like it's eventually going to break over this. I don't know when, but that's something I'm looking forward to throughout this bull market cycle. So, for those of you that have the patience and have the willingness to have a core position, you can still short term trade Mara. But if you have the ability to have, like, what is it? Any options that expire, like, and of course this is my opinion and how I'm kind of looking at doing things, uh, that expire like 14 to 16 months from now. Yeah, like 14 to 16 months out to expiration. That makes us, in my opinion, that makes a solid, core position for Mara as Bitcoin continues to go up, and it should pretty much give you back all your premiums plus some profit if we do go all the way up there. And of course, if not, well, I'm hoping everyone that's doing this is doing it with an amount they're willing to lose, because again, this is a very high volatile stock, and I've been focusing on this stock a lot lately because, it's super high volume, and I've been trading the stock for quite some time. I just really am focusing on it right now because of the high volume and what Bitcoin's doing. So, yeah, none of this is really valid, but I haven't removed it yet. I'll remove it. None of this really matters anymore right now. So like none of this, none of this. I'm gonna remove this because we had a break of structure right here. Well, it might not be a break of structure. I'll tell you guys what I think about that in a moment. But see, we broke below this swing low right here. Now these structures, so these micro structures as well as the blue smaller structure, again on an overall 5 wave move up that I like to structure my trades as. Excuse me. They're all gonna. I'm gonna restructure this. I'm not gonna do it during this video. Excuse me. I'm gonna do it potentially. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow and have it ready for the next video. But Mara is gonna have a new structure. None of this is gonna be, valid anymore because we had, this low being broken. Now, I also don't want to make any concrete new structures because, um, you know, we need to understand that liquidity is a large thing in trading, and a lot of the times, in order for a trend to change directions, we need to see a strong, search of liquidity. A lot of people that like Forex kind of understand how this works as well. It's a big topic there. Um, but yeah, there's a search for liquidity that may be going on right now. So I want to give it till like mid-August. So I want to keep watching the stock for like 2 more weeks, and then give you guys after 2 weeks. Then give you guys a solid. I'll still make temporary structures, but I want to make, a solid structure that we can all more rely on once we have confirmation that this low right here, it's either a break of structure with this move down. So either a break of structure or a search of liquidity. I can't pronounce anything. So that's why I'm kind of like, telling you guys I'm going to make temporary structures, and then after 2 weeks I should have a solid structure for you guys. Because depending if it is a break of structure, then I'm going to have, a more bearish wave count for you guys. But if it's just a search of liquidity and it's just a way for the market to create liquidity for this stock, um, then that's going to create a different structure. If that's the case, then I'm going to make a more bullish wave count structure. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now, and I also want to show you guys my quick little short Mara, puts contracts that I bought. I also wanted to share that with you guys, just to express myself, and also to show you guys that I did purchase, or just like last video, I want to prove to you guys that I did, actually short the earnings call. So as long as Bitcoin stays suppressed, And as long as this earnings report, or not earnings call, like I said earlier, earnings report, if the earnings report is uh, bad enough, we should see the price trend down and retest at a minimum this low right here. Oh wait, I'm on the Bitcoin chart. I'm sorry. Well, all right, whatever. If the report is bad enough, then even if Bitcoin rallies up back to this level up here, we should still see Mara go down because again, even though Bitcoin highly influences Mara, it does not 100% influence it. It highly does, but it does not 100% do it to that extent. So Bitcoin, of course, um, the earnings report is going to fight a little bit on what Bitcoin is currently doing and how that's going to influence Mara, but Bitcoin is looking very strong at the moment. I feel like that's the right word to say because we did have a break of structure multiple times, and that's why we are now in this lower area. Just like Mara, I'm gonna have a new wave count for you guys. Um, I'm gonna have a new this first and second. I'm gonna restructure everything because as of right now, this second wave down here was invalidated, especially with this high, you know, kind of like swing high that broke above it and then quickly came back down and broke below this swing low right here. So I want to, which makes sense because if a lot of you look for gaps, value gaps, like technically speaking, like we can potentially see the price of Bitcoin fall a little bit more to the lower range of this area because we do have some value gaps down here on the 4-hour time frame that may try to be filled. So we can potentially see the price fall a little bit more. This is why it's very important when you have a break of structure and obviously you need to restructure your structures. Then this is why it's important to just be patient with it, look at it, and then just like try to take your time with how you're going to restructure it because it's very important that you do not just jump straight into creating new or analyzing new structure just to do it quickly. You really want to see what the what the order books really look like. So, and then also you want to see if it is truly a break of structure or if it's just a liquidity grab because again, this just like in Mara, this quick dip below this second wave right here, which again this is invalid, but I'm just using it as a reference point right now. It could be a surge of liquidity. This is something that's gonna take for Bitcoin. It will probably only take like a week instead of 2 weeks, in my opinion. So it's currently August 1st. So by this time next week, yeah, by like this time next week, I should be able to give you guys a more concrete wave structure for Bitcoin, but tomorrow I'm gonna try to give you guys a temporary one. So, yeah, guys. Again, I'm super bullish on Bitcoin just because, of course, we're still inside this um, final support area. This support area right here is what can, keep the bullish structure alive. Because if we keep this support area strong and we start moving higher, then that's gonna influence that or convince me that we are looking at a break, not a break structure, a liquidity grab, and then we start moving higher, and that's very bullish. But if we do break this final last support line, I will not create another support area because at that point it's a break of structure to the downside, and like you know how do you say there's there's nothing else to look at that point. If we do have a break below this, we're done creating new support areas for the current bullish structure, and instead we're going to create retracement areas for a bearish structure until we finally start confirming that an uptrend is forming. But if we start moving up higher into the green area, that can tell us that yeah, it was a search for liquidity most likely until we get further confirmation, and then that's when we can start looking at meeting the all-time highs. Either way, either way, even if we do have the bearish breaker structure confirmed, like this is all in a bigger picture bullish scenario. Like we've been consolidating for so long, and even if we do break lower, like I still seriously doubt. Like I still, even with I think Mount Gox, I'm gonna make a video talking about my understanding of Mount Gox and how I see it, as well as a lot of fear that's going on and interest rates and all that. Um, and if you're still watching, I highly appreciate it, guys. I really do. I really appreciate if you guys are still watching. Because at this point, I'm just rambling on. Um, yeah, I seriously doubt we're gonna go down in this area, even with all that fears. Obviously, I could be wrong, but man, that's crazy. That's crazy, right? If we really do see sub $55,000 again, that's absolutely insane. That's absolutely insane. It'll be amazing, and it'll be amazing, and you better believe I'm gonna be buying. I'm gonna be adding more to my Bitcoin core position if we do see this purple area being met again. That's absolutely insane. That's absolutely insane. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tomorrow I'm gonna tell you guys if my little short-term little options trade worked out or not. So I'll keep you guys updated on that, just for fun. And of course, I appreciate you guys. I really do. You can like and subscribe. That'll be amazing. I have my Discord, free Discord link down below. Link to my website where I keep the invite link, and then of course social medias. I appreciate a follow. I hope everyone has an amazing day, and we're approaching the weekend, so I hope everyone has a great weekend as well. So yeah, take care, guys. I'll see you soon.